ICT Functional Skills, Tips and Exam Preparation. ICT is often part of the apprenticeship framework and is usually a 2-hour exam. It's important to attempt and get feedback on awarding body practice papers before attempting the exam. The ICT Functional Skills Delivery and Exam is more than just about being able to do simple tasks in the Microsoft Office suite. Microsoft and the exam questions and tasks. You could be using Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, and a browser. The questions won't tell you which program you need to use. You need to judge this for yourself. You need to clearly show your evidence for each question and the requirement of each part of the question. You may also need to explain your choices for using that program or doing a task in that way. Internet and browser. You need to know how to save a web page as a file, either to HTML or HTML. It's also best to save your pictures as image files and not copy and paste. You'll need to show that you can search either using phrases and wildcards where required to do an accurate search. Understand what is a reliable website, and you may need to pass comment on why you chose those web links. Outlook or email. You'll need to prep an email and use other Outlook features. When prepping an email, you'll need to include the email address, subject, and text body. You may also need to include a carbon copy and a blind carbon copy. You may need to attach a file and embed links into the main text body. Other tasks you may be required to do in Outlook include adding a contact and setting email rules. Word and word processing. You'll need to be familiar with printing, saving, creating file versions, as well as turning your page into columns, adding tables and images. You'll need to change your formatting and have a consistent layout. Excel and spreadsheets. You'll need to be familiar with clearly adding and laying out content, importing data from a file which might be a .csv file, creating and showing your formulas, inserting functions, summarizing data with charts, and adding comments. PowerPoints and presentations. You'll need to be familiar with creating clear, visually appealing presentations. You'll need to insert images, edit the master slide, add transitions and animations, and produce handouts. Access databases. You'll need to be familiar with opening and importing content, whether this is in a .csv or .txt file, into Access. When importing, you'll need to understand the data types. So is that field going to be a date or a text value? And also you may be required to add an additional record into your table. You also need to create summaries of your data, queries, and filter fields. Additional knowledge you may need for the exam. Make sure you have a basic knowledge of viruses, malware, data protection, social media, health and safety, accessibility and personalizing your options, hardware input-output, basic troubleshooting, collaboration, and cloud computing.